Hi everybody, it's Dave Juno. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. I feel better than I did yesterday. Still recovering from the episodes that I went through on Sunday. And if you really don't know what I'm talking about, watch the video I posted yesterday. You'll figure it out. So what I wanted to talk about today was a lot of times people post in Facebook groups, I can't take it anymore. I want to give up. I want to do this. I can't take it. This is too much. I'm tired of being dizzy. I'm tired of not hearing. I'm tired of the tinnitus is making me crazy. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with those posts, okay? There really isn't. But you got to understand, Meniere's disease is, it's a struggle with any chronic illness. You know, you feel like sometimes you take one step forward and then it's two steps back. That's it. And it's hard, but it's, a line I heard a long time ago. It's not how many times you fall down, it's how many times you get back up. And you keep getting back up and you keep fighting and you keep carrying on and you keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And I know it's hard. I've been there. I get there now. I'm 5 years into this thing. I haven't worked in 4 years because of Meniere's disease. And believe me, believe me, I understand the struggle. I understand. I want to quit. There was a time I wanted to quit every day. If you Google my name, Dave Juno, and look back at my old posts in other groups, you'll see it. I just, it happens. And chronic illness is a struggle, and it doesn't matter what chronic illness you have. Whether it's Meniere's or MS or whatever, it's always a struggle, but you got to keep going, you got to keep fighting, can't give up. You never know that someday some doctor, some researcher, some scientist might find a reason why we have this disease and find a way to cure it. And it could happen today, tomorrow, next month, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years down the road. Who knows? But you can't give up. You just can't give up. And it's really what I wanted to say is don't give up. There are brighter days. You know, I and you know, people can look at this video and go, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Blah blah blah. Well, you know what? I do. And I wouldn't be making these videos if I didn't. Okay? I generally don't talk about things I don't know. I might mention something I don't know, and if somebody corrects me, so be it. I don't get mad. I just, okay, let me see if that's right. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. And, I stand corrected. But the one thing I do know that I have done my whole life, not just with Meniere's, but just with life in general, is I've always had to fight. I always had to get back up, dust myself off, and continue marching forward until I got to a goal. It was almost like it was embedded in me, and probably from playing sports. I'll be honest with you, I was not the most coordinated person in the world, especially when I was younger. I was very awkward and uncoordinated. I tried baseball. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like playing it. I liked watching it. But playing it, I wasn't very good at. Football, now I liked it. I put the work in. I made the effort. And sure, it was struggles because you're going against guys that have more experience than you do, and stronger than you maybe, and all this stuff. But you find a way to do whatever position that you play in. I mostly played offensive line and middle linebacker. I had to always find a way to do that. And I wasn't the tallest kid, and I wasn't the biggest kid. I always found a way to do it. Another sport I fell in love with was lacrosse. I still love that sport, and I wished my kids played it, but they didn't. Hi, Kara. Hi, now, Kara. Okay, okay. You want to be on video? Okay, all right. Hi, Odin. You don't need to get jealous. Okay, guys. Hey, guys. Guys. I'm making a video here. I'm sorry, the dogs are going crazy. Get out of here. Go. I'm doing something. Here off. Ugh. All right. You want to sit here? Sorry. Lacrosse was another sport that I fell in love with. I wish my kids played it. They didn't. I played for a long time. But when I first started playing it, I was awful, god awful. The coach told me the only reason why they didn't cut me was because they didn't have enough players. And I went, oh wow, that makes me feel good. But I worked at it every night. I mean, it was 2-hour practices after high school, and then I practiced for another 2 hours after dinner on my own or with a buddy. And by the end of my first season, I had not only could learn every position to play that was on the field, midfield, attack, and defense, which was my primary position. But I played midfield and attack, which were offensive players, and I learned how to play goalie. So when I started playing in high school the next year, there wasn't a question of whether I was going to get cut. It was a question of, okay, whose starting position was I going to take? Which I didn't take anybody's. They just used me as the utility man because I learned this game and how to play it. And even after the second year, I was still practicing every day 2 hours on my own because I needed to get better. I needed to get better so I could do my job and I could possibly carry on. And I knew this sport could take me places. Even though it didn't really, I had gotten one offer at Mass Maritime and I didn't take it because I didn't like the school. I had friends who took the scholarships from there the year before, and they were out of there. They didn't even make the lacrosse field. They were after the first semester, they transferred to Boston College and played lacrosse for Boston College. But I didn't do it, and I went right into the workforce. I went to a trade school. But I still played. College. I played the college summer leagues, and you didn't have to be in college. You just had to be, between 18 and 20. There was 18 and 24. You had to be between. You didn't have to play college, and I didn't. I was the only player who didn't play college, as a matter of fact, in the whole league. And I had fun, and they were impressed, But it was something that I wasn't very good at it. I struggled at it for a long time, but I had to work at it too. So, and it's the same thing if you think about it with Meniere's disease. If you don't like what your doctor is doing for you now, find a new doctor, okay? If your doctor is saying there's nothing we can do, low salt diet, that's it, no, find another doctor, okay? Find another ENT, another otologist, somebody who's willing to help you and not just hand you a bottle of pills and tell you that's the end. Live your life. Okay, because there's help out there, there's treatments out there. There are things that do work for people. And, you have to research, you have to be your own advocate, really. So, Meniere's is not easy. It's just not, I'm sorry. It's not, and I don't mean to chuckle about it, but it's just not easy. And you just have to keep fighting, keep swinging, keep reaching for the stars. And you know what? You'll find that happy medium eventually. Eventually you will. And eventually I will too. Again, it's just, the thing is that I've gone bilateral. So everything this ear is doing now is what this ear did 5 years ago. So eventually I'm going to find that happy medium. And I know I will, because I did with this one. After a laparotomy. But I still, even before the laparotomy, I found a way to do things. And you know what? I'll do it again with this one too. I'll find a way, eventually. It'll take a while, but I'll find a way. So, on that note, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.